Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this and totally redeem yourself.
Hey guys, welcome back to RBB. Well, today is leg day, and you know the first rule of leg day. You don't skip leg day. So stick with us. So in this PSA Dagger Micro series, we started out with the question, can you take this as a base model, which is $150 cheaper than a Glock 43X, which this is a clone of, and convert this into a durable and reliable EDC pistol? I think that the answer is yes, you can. And so what I'm going to go over today, because YouTube rules are very strict, there are a lot of things that you can't talk about anymore related to firearms, and you certainly can't show them, but I can talk about them and tell you what I've done to make this a more robust pistol than it started out being. So to begin with, every armorer's course that I've ever been to, they talk about the fact that you don't mess with certain parts of a gun. Now, being that Glock were the ones who designed, tested, built, and brought the Glock 43X to market, they are the ones that I trust the most. So the first parts that I replaced on this before I started doing any of the cosmetic stuff was the Glock OEM mainspring housing I replaced and put in this instead of the PSA one that was in here. That also allowed me to put a different trigger system in there. And additionally, I did the Glock recoil spring assembly OEM into the gun and took out the PSA version. Those two things right there, I not only believe gives you better reliability, but I think also gives you more long-term durability. After that, I dropped in a Agency Arms trigger assembly. I also dropped on the Hollow Sun EPS carry, red dot sight, and the newest component that I put in was an Agency Arms barrel. So with regard to the Agency Arms barrel, what I really appreciate the most, not only the fluting that allows it to dissipate heat a little better, but also the fact that they reduced the barrel slightly so that it is flush with the slide, and then they radiused the muzzle, the crown, so that it actually kind of sets in just a little bit, which I think is a really cool feature. Now, I haven't really noticed that it actually improves accuracy much, if any, but it doesn't mess with reliability. So having said all of that, I do believe that you can start out with a base model PSA Dagger Micro and or some very inexpensive improvements that still keep it under the $150 buy-in savings that you had by not buying a Glock 43X, which I don't have anything against Glock 43Xs. I own a couple of them. I really appreciate them. But for those who don't have the money to start there and really want to maybe do a build and save a little bit of coin, the Dagger Micro is definitely worth looking at as an option if you're going to be doing a build. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you right back here next time on Ranges, Backstops, and Burps.